Hey, what's up, you guys? My name is Josh. Welcome back to another video. Before I get to the topic of today's video, I do want to say the last one that I did yesterday, for some odd reason, the last few minutes of the video got cut off. The video was like 30 minutes long, and only 27 of it got through. So I was saying a couple of things before that video ended, but I guess YouTube being stupid, it kind of cut out the last few minutes. So let me get to that before I start the topic of the video. So yesterday I was talking about the company Mill Creek that released like movies and DVDs, classics, stuff like that, right? And they were releasing like Ultraman shows, some of them. Ultraman is a series. It's like a long running series. There's like 1 year you got a show, and then the next year there's a you get the idea, right? So basically, yeah, Mill Creek was releasing some new Ultraman stuff, and I was talking about some of their future releases and stuff like that. So let me say a little bit of that before I get to the main topic of the video. What I was trying to say for the last few minutes of that video was that Mill Creek might be planning on releasing the Ultraman shows from the 90s and early 2000s. I gave a little bit more detail in that video, but like I said, for some reason YouTube only recorded it didn't record the last few minutes of the video, so I do apologize for that. Because if you watch that whole thing, you'll notice that the video just kind of ends right when I'm talking. So I just thought I'd let you guys know that. So yeah, let's get to the topic of the video. The PlayStation 5, right? The next generation console. What can I say, right? You guys know I game a little bit. I talked about it a few times. I did like a little rant with the Resident Evil 3 remake about how people were giving it crap, but I actually think it was a great game, even though it has some flaws. And there's nothing wrong with a good game having flaws. Every good game is gonna have something that people be like, "Oh man, I wish they didn't do that." So yeah, yeah, so I'm kind of a PlayStation guy, you know what I mean? And yes, I too, I am pretty excited for the PlayStation 5. I'm actually debating if I'm gonna save some money on it or not because there's a lot of things I want to buy, you know what I mean? So but the topic of the video here is that yes, people are actually getting scams for trying to buy a PS5, right? So obviously it's the hot new item right next to the new Xbox. Uh Okay, I'm sorry. What was the name of the new Xbox? Xbox Series? I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that, for not remembering the name of the next Xbox console. But basically, everybody wants to get a PS5. I want to get a PS5. There's a lot of games that I want to get. I want to get Resident Evil Village. Um, that Spider-Man Miles Morales, that looks pretty interesting too. And from what I've seen from a lot of the reviews and a lot of playthroughs, it looks good. It looks like a really good console, like the graphics are amazing. And honestly, like, yeah, even I want to get a PS5, but like I said, there's actually been a lot of people getting scammed for trying to buy a PS5. And honestly, like, it's normal, right? Obviously, it happens when people, get scammed when they try to buy something online, or they go to some weird guy in a corner and he'd be like, "Hey, I got a PS5 for you. Want it? It's free." I'm exaggerating, right? But basically, this crap has actually gotten so big to where this actually ended up on the news. I remember yesterday, my mother was watching the news, and then one of the first things that popped up was people were getting scammed for trying to buy a PS5, and I was like, "Oh no!" I mean, listen, YouTube, this is kind of a problem with them too, because even when I'm just kind of scrolling through my phone on YouTube and stuff like that, I always see ads where people be like, "Buy, get win a PS5 for free," or like, "Look how I got a free PS5." Or like, I don't know, or if you, it's sometimes you'll get like those weird funny ads, mostly on your phone. For some reason, I don't see it when I go on my computer, but you will find ads with people showing you like how you can win a PS5 for free and stuff like that. I won't drop the name, but there was even a guy, a YouTuber, who said that he paid like, I don't know why you want to spend $1,000. That's a little bit much, but apparently he spent $1,000 on a PS5 and he got scammed. And I'm like, how? What did you do? Did you went on some weird gambling website or something? Did you try eBay or Amazon? I mean, you can't really shop online now, due to the corona, the virus. the pandemic and all that. Obviously, everybody's going to want to be shopping online. It makes sense. It's happened to me where I've actually bought a few items on eBay and they still haven't been here yet because obviously everything's kind of slow due to the traffic and all that. And not counting that it's the holidays, we're in December, so it makes sense that trying to buy a PS5 online, that's pretty tricky. And it's even tricky when you go to stores and then they don't have it. I can only imagine GameStop. I mean, it's been a long time since I've been to a GameStop, so honestly, I wouldn't really know how that works. But I just thought I'd kind of make this, this video kind of bringing out the awareness about what's going on with this, though. Be careful when you see those ads on YouTube because you do find those a lot. I get those a lot on my phone. I don't know why. If you can't find a PlayStation 5 now, please be patient and just wait to see if you could, find one online or hopefully maybe go to a store. Maybe they might have it, though. This requires a lot of patience because, like I said, everybody wants a PS5 and so do I. But, I'm willing to at least maybe wait a little bit just so there's no weird, shit going on because I'm like, oh my God, I like such a big deal over a console. You know what I mean? I mean, don't get me wrong. It is a really good console. And listen, I'm not trying to talk crap about Xbox either. It's probably a good system too. I'm just saying through my perspective because I'm more of a PlayStation guy. You know what I mean? So, like I say, I'm not gonna go into this subject too much, really. I wasn't really planning on making a video today, if I'm being honest, but I thought I'd just kind of talk about it because I even had some friends that were kind of wondering, hey, did you saw what's going on with the PS5? People are getting scammed, and I'm like, I'm not surprised really that might happen because it probably happened when the PlayStation 4 was popular, and so was the Xbox and all that. You can only imagine how many people must have gotten scammed just to try and find an easier way to get the system without trying to break the bank and spend $400 on a system. Yeah, I get it. I understand. It's like that's like your hard-earned money. You know what I mean? Like you save a lot of money to buy a console only to get scammed. I mean, I can only imagine that's gotta hurt. Like sometimes it's funny. I mean, I'm not trying to bring my personal issues into this, but even when I just buy something simple on eBay and sometimes I get worried it might get stolen because I have thieves in my neighborhood, so it's like, imagine someone stole that. You lose money doing that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I keep working hard. I work tomorrow, so it's like, oh my God. Especially around the holidays. Oh my God. You work hard for that money. So I can only imagine how much of an issue that's become. So I just thought I made this little video kind of talking a little bit about the subject. It's like, be careful. If you find some weird fishy website that be like, hey, we got a PS5 cheap, and I'm like, no. Just be careful, right? You're smarter than that, right? Be careful with what you're doing. You want it. I get it. You oh my God, this is so tricky because it's like, wow, I can't believe it. It's that bad. It's really that bad. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just gonna end it here. If you see any ads saying free PS5, you want to win a PS5, don't go on that. Don't do that. Come on. It's like it reminds me so much of those stupid like cash apps where if you download an app or something like that and you can win free money. That's a load of bullshit, honestly. I could make a video talking about that subject because everybody's kind of talk about it to death, but it's still an issue to this day. So I don't see why, how come nobody's kind of taking a look at this, and the fact that this crap ended up on the news, that's where I got surprised the most, right? I'm not surprised that this was going to happen, but I'm more surprised that this actually became such a big deal to the point where even the news outlets were kind of taking a look at it. Because like I said at the beginning, almost at the beginning of the video, it's a pretty hot item at the moment. You know what I mean? Everybody wants one. I want one. So they're gonna want to try and do some weird, crazy shit just to go get it. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that you're gonna go to an alleyway and suck a hobo's, what, but you get what I'm trying to say, right? Yeah. So let me end the let me end the video right here. Just thought I kind of mention it because you guys know I play games. I love PlayStation. I want a PS5. So, it wouldn't be fair that you will waste all your money just to get scammed like that. You know what I mean? So just be careful with that. I personally, for me, I suggest waiting. you know, until you find like a right opportunity to get it. Maybe after the holidays, maybe it might even be cheaper. I don't know. Uh, Not really, because if it's a hot and popular item, you know those prices are gonna want to skyrocket and pretty much stay the same. So whatever you do, just save your money. Don't go into any kind of weird fishy ads. You know, be careful with YouTube ads because you do see that a lot. And oh hi Lulu, that's my dog Lulu, and Sugar. Hi. Yeah, Sugar, you want to say goodbye before I let me see if I can pull Sugar up. No, Lulu, play nice. Ah, there you go. Oh boy. Anyway, yes, I'll see you guys in the next video. Obviously, because I'm usually busy over weekends, you're not gonna see me do a new video tomorrow or Sunday, but you'll see something for next week, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Leave a like and subscribe, and stay safe out there.